Hi, my name is Kathy, and I'd like to show you some things we can make with recycled material. You never know what you're going to get when you start looking around to see what might be interesting to work with. So here I have a few things on my table. Let me show you what I have. I do have some beads. Anybody can make jewelry out of beads, but you might find other things that are interesting. I found this, and all it needs is a pin in the back, and I have a nice little lapel thing to wear. I have various glues. I have fingernail polish that can be used to change the color of something. I have Christmas wrapping paper, a plastic bottle, and some jigsaw puzzles and toothpicks. So let's see what we might be able to do with this stuff. Okay. With the plastic bottle, just in case this looks like a weird thing to make jewelry from, I cut bands about an inch wide. And this bottle might be a little small. If you have a 2-liter, it will be better for an adult arm. It'll come out about this size. But this would work for a child's hand. So just cut the little plastic bands, and what I did was I crocheted around this. You can also just wrap the yarn if you want to do that. You'd have to roll some up in a ball and then wind it back and forth, round and round. That would be the non-crochet version, but this looks kind of fun on a hand. Okay, if you have a jigsaw puzzle that is maybe missing a few pieces and you haven't thrown it away yet, make it miss a few more pieces. Take some out, and you can just, all you really need to do on this is put a hole in it. Let me get this to come around the right side there. There you go. And you need a fish hook earring. That's all. You can put some Mod Podge on here to make it shiny. It'll keep better, and if you do both sides, it will not get so much oil from your skin. You can mix and match the colors. You never know what you can come up with. Here are some green ones. I can wear green on one ear and a blue on the other, and that could be a fun day. Or some Mod Podge, or maybe some clear glue, and you can stick pieces together and have it be even more interesting. I just did a single piece because that's nice and easy on my ears. Very light. And I have a short neck. So there you go. That's how easy those are. All right. If you have, I found these in a craft shop somewhere. It's been a long time. So they were laying around. I think if I took some permanent markers, different colors, or fingernail polish, I could change the color of these or put a kind of a pattern or design on here, and then hang a few off of a chain necklace and wear that as a necklace. All right. If you have, okay, I found these. They're kind of plain. And this one, I'm not really fond of the tortoise shell. So what if we took some old buttons and maybe glued some buttons on here? Let's put a brown one and the other blue one like that. A little bit of jewelry glue, or maybe Gorilla Glue to make sure it stays on. And you could have a whole new look for your hair tie. Okay. This is pop tabs. Who would have thought? Okay, there we go. And now they come in different colors. What you can do is, there's that extra little piece in there. We'll just snap that out. That comes off very easily. And in order to make this, you can see that I have the smooth side up here, and I have the smooth side on the other side. So this side is always in the middle on the inside. You're going to alternate them like this, and the thread is going to go in through there, and the next one will go like this. It gets a little tricky to weave through, but I think when you're working with it, you can slide them a little bit and make the hole easier to work with. And the next one will be green side in, underneath like this, and then you just keep going until you have enough to get around your wrist. Mine kind of slides on. It's a little bit tight, not bad, and it won't fall off. And I think it looks kind of interesting. I like it. Slip that back off. Okay. Back some years ago, we used to have gum wrappers, and we would make bracelets out of gum wrappers. So what you do is, I took this old Christmas paper, and it has the inches on the underside. You're going to cut these pieces 2 inches by 5 inches. And when you have several of those, you take them, here's my 2 by 5. I'm going to fold it in half the long way. And I'm going to fold this side into the middle. I'm going to fold this side into the middle. Now I have a long skinny piece. I fold that in half that way, and fold these flaps in also, one on each side, just like that. You make that a little bit more square there. Okay. And then you take, you'll notice this side has only a couple of folds, and this side has more folds. If you take the side with the fewer folds and put it on the inside like so, towards the other piece here, you're going to slide these into the loops there, push it through, and then here's the fewer folds, and put it to the inside and push it through. The very last one is the trickiest part. Let me get this in here. It helps if you have a square corner to get it in. There we go. There we go. The last one you're going to open up, and you're going to put it through here. Put it through, if I can get this open. Anyway, it's going to go through like this, and then you have to stick it into this side and fold the flaps back through so that it will stick together. And that will make you a zigzag bracelet. And one more thing here. You can take toothpicks and old magazine pieces. The only tool I've used here so far has been a pair of scissors. So that should be okay. I'm going to get the Mod Podge open. All right, now you take your toothpick, and I have done triangle pieces, and I have done some rectangle pieces, very long. They don't have to be this long, but you'll make a little bit thicker bracelet bead if you do. Just curl this under, and the first bit is the hardest. Once you get it going, it's pretty easy. Just keep it, and Since the piece of paper is getting narrower, you should get like a cylindrical kind of a piece here, almost to the end. And when I get to the end, I take a little dab of Mod Podge, put it on the end of the paper. And if you want a shiny thing, you can either put Mod Podge on the rest of it, or you can put a little bit of fingernail polish on there. Just get this on like that. Don't get it on the toothpick or the bead will stick to the toothpick. And then you can put this into a sponge to let it dry. And when it's all finished, you can take your bead like this. Just easy. You can even reuse the toothpick. Not for your teeth, but for more beads. And you can put a string through here. You can get the elastic stuff, or you can just thread it with a regular piece of thread and make some kind of a necklace or a bracelet. And that's kind of fun. All right. I hope that gave you some good ideas. Let me get some. I'll have to peel that off later. All right, let me show you one thing for fun to do with buttons. This isn't technically a piece of jewelry. It's kind of a toy that kids played with when they didn't have anything else to play with. You take a good size, it has to be a biggish kind of a button, okay? You run thread through, well, make it a kind of a strong string, like kite string, and just tie it in a simple loop like this. All right, now, there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin this a little bit, just swing it, swing it, swing it, swing it, and that winds it up, and then I'm going to pull and release, pull, and it makes this cool noise. And if girls have long hair, they should not get their hair in this because it's hard to unwind. But this is a fun thing to play with when you're trying to think of something to do. Just thought I would let you see a fun toy right at the end of this video, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you for watching.